Hey, today I'm sharing what I've learned from starting a YouTube channel, and we're literally at almost 1,000 subs. That's crazy. First off, can I say that this has been my dream since I was like 12? The fact that despite all the doubts in my head, this video is out and you're watching it. Hi, by the way, I'm Jasmine. If you're new here, welcome. I'm still figuring things out, but thanks for dropping by. While you're here, could you like and subscribe please? It really helps. Let me tell you, the first video I ever posted on YouTube was when I was 12. It was a slideshow with text over it about my friends who I was leaving because we were graduating primary school. Very dramatic, I know. But let me tell you, I was ahead of my time doing day in the lives. That's wild. I'm gonna start with a little recap of my journey and how much doubt I had before getting here. If you want to skip ahead to what I've learned, it's in the time bar, but I would really love it if you stayed and listened because it's been a journey. Anyway, after that first video, I was on a high. I started filming myself skateboarding and posting it on YouTube, but my YouTube career came to a screeching halt when I posted a video of me trying to ollie down like just a step I had at home, and someone commented,
"That's not even an ollie."
And it crushed me. So I deleted the account and stopped making videos. Then came 2016 when I was obsessed with Casey Neistat. I made this video during my hour-long commute to my part-time job. This was filmed with the Canon 80D, and it's the first time I filmed a video like this. I've never added speed ramps or reversed clips before, so this was revolutionary for me. I was so inspired by how he moved to New York City with nothing and hustled till he made it, so I just wanted to be like him. I had so much fun filming this, but got called a poser by a friend. Again, I stopped. That's low-key why I hype everyone up now who's just trying to start, because why knock someone down who's trying to actively do something new? So I stopped editing the videos, but I never really stopped filming. I was always bringing my camera around, learning to make cinematic videos, learning how to create transitions like these. And you best believe I was filming everything like this. To sum it up, I had doubts, lots of it, and I let it all get to me. But in 2018, I uprooted my life and moved to the UK, and there I met a bunch of amazing people, and we started filming little clips to document our days together, and it reignited this fire in me. But still, those videos never saw the light of day until today. Here's a short clip.
I look like an egg. So I'm gonna use these things called, I think, fingers, and I'm gonna take it.
So I'm alright filming in front of people, but in terms of editing and posting it, everything still felt too big and formal, and I froze. I kept telling myself that I wasn't good enough, and I just talked myself out of it. So where I am right now in 2024, with this cute little channel that I'm nurturing, like God had a plan. Okay, I'm not even monetized yet, and I do hope to eventually be monetized, but I'm actually learning to enjoy the journey now. I've never been happier posting about the things that I like and connecting with people that like the same things. I'm just having fun. This brings me into my first point: to stop overthinking. Just create and get it out there. Not sure what to talk about? Try thinking about your day-to-day life, your interests and content you like to watch. There's gotta be something. So pick whatever it is and create. The right people will find you. In terms of finding it too big a task and maybe thinking that you're not good enough, well, I heard this from somewhere, but I've been telling everyone around me. Do it 100 times before you even think about improving. By doing, you automatically improve. So for the first 100 uploads, just practice taking action, not about perfecting it. For me, I was stuck trying to find a niche. Everyone's always saying to pick a niche, pick a niche, pick a niche. But I had no niche, and I was scared I'd pick a wrong one and be stuck with it. So again, don't think about anything, just practice on getting it out there. Just do the first 100 and decide later. A few months ago, during a low point at work, I decided to challenge myself to create content for 30 days straight. I did not have a topic in mind, only that I had to upload something every single day. The goal is to create content every day for 30 days while working full-time. Day 2 of creating content every day. Day 3 of creating content every day. It's mid-June and it feels like winter. Day 5 of creating content. Day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9 of... Day 11, day 12. Come wake up day 15 of packing up my plants. Day 18, day 19, day 20 of day 21 of day 22 of day 23 of day 24. I'm currently getting my hair done. Day 27 of day 28. We made it. This is day 3. That challenge was a turning point for me. It allowed me to explore ideas and not put too much pressure on production quality because it's just 15-second videos on TikTok. And that's when I found out what I actually liked creating. I wanted to help people who feel stuck, to just help them take their first step to doing whatever they want to do. Number 2, it's not too late. After Instagram's algorithm changed in 2012, I thought I was too late to grow and I asked myself why I didn't post sooner. Then TikTok blew up in 2020 and I was posting, but then I stopped halfway because I stopped believing in myself, but that's a whole other story. Anyways, I thought I missed the boat there too. I was constantly chasing trends and numbers, thinking I was too late for everything. But here's the truth, you're never too late. There's a seat at the table just for you. It's also easy to get discouraged when the video you worked so hard on only gets 30 views. Like, I totally get it, but that's 30 people if you really think about it. What if you focused on creating content that you were really passionate about and made 30 new friends who really cared about that thing too? What if your video taught them something and you started chatting with them and formed a new friendship? 30 friendships, that's a ton. I get overwhelmed just trying to keep up with my 2 friends. There's so much to learn along the way and so many people to meet. I've come to realize that it's not purely about the number of followers you have anymore. It's about the engagement. Like, I want to have interesting conversations. I think there's just so much more to go around. Just remember that there's only one of you in the world and we need what you have to offer. Creating on YouTube taught me to lean into the cringe. Don't shy away from it because that's when you know you're doing something new. It's where the growth happens. The first time I edited a voiceover of myself, I still remember it. It felt so weird. It took some time, but I pushed through it and now it feels okay. Trying new things will always feel weird, so give yourself some grace to test it out and grow into it. Creating content is an art form and it takes intentional action to let your inner creative shine, especially when you're too used to hiding it away. I've always been the person behind the camera, so I needed to give myself some time to grow in front of the camera. I try to remember that doing cringy things helps the final results look better. Like in a photo shoot, the weirder the poses are, the more likely the photo's gonna come out fire. So take your time, set up your shot, test out the voice, try on the outfits. That's how you grow. Just do it, just lean into it. To be totally transparent, I think this is like my 3rd YouTube channel. All the channels in the past have failed because I let my self-doubts get in the way. I let the voices of other people get into my head and I stopped. So before I started this, I told myself that I needed a fresh start. So that's what I gave myself. I started a new YouTube channel, blocked all my friends, didn't tell my family about it, and it's been working great. I honestly didn't want to feel like I was performing for them or getting feedback on something I wasn't even too sure about myself yet. Sometimes you just need to be in your own Hannah Montana world to be free enough to experience a new side of yourself. So that's what's been working for me. I don't feel like anyone's expecting anything of me here, and I get to show up how I want. Because of that, I've created content that I genuinely like, and I've made new friends, and strangers on the internet have been so supportive. I mean, obviously there's still the haters.
That's not even an ollie.
But after 6 years in architecture school, I am a lot better at taking in constructive criticism now. But please still just be nice. It's free. I've had random people DM me saying they found my videos helpful or they loved a specific tip I shared. That kind of encouragement means the world to me because it shows that I'm helping people in some way. Anyway, I just wanted to say that sometimes your biggest supporters can be strangers that you've never met. But also that means you have to keep showing up. I know it's hard because life gets in the way and creating a YouTube video takes a lot of time and effort, especially when you're just starting out, when you're trying to figure everything out, your lighting that you want, the gear, the equipment, the workflow that you want to be on. It's a lot of work. For myself, I'm trying to pump out more videos to show up more. If you want YouTube to work, you do have to show up. Imagine making a new friend and you guys hit it off, but you don't talk to them again for a year. You guys would never be able to be close. Well, that's kind of like YouTube too. Your audience needs to get to know you. So to make it slightly easier, honestly just goes back to creating content that you're interested in, because chances are you're already doing that in your day-to-day life. The first bulk of videos are all about traveling because I travel a lot, and there's gonna be more coming because I just quit my job to be a digital nomad, so that's gonna be exciting, and I'm bringing you guys along with me as I explore the world. But back to it, traveling vlogs are fun to me because I like traveling. It makes me feel like I have a purpose to go on a trip, and it makes me step out of my comfort zone and try new experiences, but also to notice and appreciate the little things in the moment. I would love to one day be on a paid trip. But one thing I would improve on would be to focus on the value that I'm providing, since no one actually cares about your travel vlogs because they don't know you. So you just have to show up. You have to keep showing up. And that leads me to my final point, to provide value in every single video that you create. In the beginning, I was worried whether or not my videos were good enough in terms of production quality. But now I focus on asking myself, what value am I actually providing? For me, I enjoy making inspiring videos to help people break out of their heads, break out of the doubts, and things like that. I like to lean into videos that lift people up. And honestly, it's for me as well, because I come back to my old videos and I feel inspired after watching them. So it helps me at least. Or potentially create educational videos. I broke into tech from an architecture background. I've moved across the world in multiple countries and cities in the past 10 years, and I could talk a lot on that. I love learning new creative softwares. I am a photographer, so I've always wanted to create videos on my editing workflow and things like that. There's just so much to create. Creating videos taught me that my voice matters, that there are people out there that could learn from what I've been through. And it's the same for everyone, because we all have different experiences. There's like, what, 8 billion people on the planet now? Or more. Someone out there is waiting for you to create what you were created to create. And it's not like I've stopped caring about the video quality. I told myself, create 100 and you eventually get there. So I just gotta keep going, as do you. Just keep showing up, stay consistent, post your videos even if you think they're not perfect, because they'll never be. Every step you take will build momentum and we'll get there eventually. So those are the big lessons I've learned so far in my YouTube journey. I'm extremely grateful for all that I've learned and for everyone who's come and supported me. Thank you for being a part of this journey. Hitting 1K would honestly be so wild. If you've made it this far, it's likely that you want to start your own channel. This is your sign to do it. I'll be rooting for you. At the end of the day, you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. I know, cliche, but it's true. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to start.